We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition. Ready now, Edgar Martinez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The count now at 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throws over to Konerko for out number 2. Settling in now, Mike Piazza. Here comes the first pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to. Stepping up to the plate, Richie Ashburn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Richie.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Counts even, a ball and a strike to Ashburn. Ashburn has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Shoots this one over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding in, Paul Konerko. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Finley racing back on the warning track. He makes the. So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Finley. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Center fielder.
Chopped weakly to the left. Killebrew loves it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Standing in, Albert Pujols, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. The 1-0. It's a low changeup that's laid off.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike now. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Jim Edmonds will be next. Once again, a 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. High pop-up. Hernandez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Jim Edmonds. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Konerko gets him, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for Toronto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Into the box now.
Batting first, third baseman, Armand Killebrew.
First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-1 home. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. In the dirt here. Sanchez aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier. First offering on its way. Chopped in front of home plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Dale Murphy.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Edmonds has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Starling Marte.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with two away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is. Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Ball one. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And he is out on the tag. Now batting, Luis Gonzalez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So here now is the pitcher, Brett Saberhagen. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Riding in once again, Edgar Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to Konerko will be in time, and the inning is stepping in and ready for another shot. Richie Ashburn. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Richie Ashburn.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Edmonds. 1 out. Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Piazza corrals it, makes the throw to first. 2 down. So with 2 gone now, that'll bring in Paul Konerko. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the riding in once again, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ashburn on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. Digging in to try it again, Mike Piazza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Grounded back up the middle. There is Dozier. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the center fielder, Steve Finley. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple. Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Hey now.
That's 1-0.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate.
And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Digging in, Jim Edmonds. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. And he lays off for ball one. Pujols is off at first with 2 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-2. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Now a long throw to third. Digging in for his second at-bat. Desmond. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations.
2 men are on with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte is under it. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And it's 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Coming to the plate now, Harmon Killebrew. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Killebrew in front, 3 balls and a strike. Brian Dozier is on deck. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Piazza reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now. Here's Brian Dozier now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Piazza goes to get it, but no chance to recover. Dozier is on at first after the strikeout. Stepping up now, Dale Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. And he misses again, 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Here it is, the 3-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Throw home off the deflection is not in time, and that's a painful way to see him take the
The pitcher, Felix Hernandez.
Daniel Murphy is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here.
Daniel Murphy.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down. Murphy on second. Marte on at first with 2 down. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer up the middle. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Digging in, Luis Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Luis Gonzalez.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Brett Saberhagen. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Murphy in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Murphy. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Daniel Murphy.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richie Ashburn. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Richie Ashburn.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Tapped out in front of home. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Ready once again, Paul Konerko. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The windup and the 0-1. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Digging in now, Mike Piazza. He's hitless. Raisel Iglesias takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Dozier is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Steve Finley. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Dozier has it, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. It was a walk in his last trip. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the end. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Killebrew is retired, 2 down now. So digging in now, Brian Dozier. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Stepping in, Dale Murphy. It was a walk in his last trip. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad. Stepping up to the plate, Jim Edmonds will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. This one's down to third. There is Killebrew. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Pitch on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Striding in, Luis Gonzalez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off.
The pitcher, number 31.
Call's been made for a pinch hitter as the left-handed hitting Sean Green has moved in. The on deck.
Now pitching.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Neil Walker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And this is low, ball one. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. On to first, and this will remain. Archie Bradley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. So coming to the plate, Dale Murphy.
Leading off for Toronto, right fielder, Dale Murphy.
And he takes strike two. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Martinez is there for it. He's got it one away. Here's Starling Marte. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Edmonds. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Jorge Posada will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez is under it. And that's the third out. Lee Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. They stay away with the forkball, but then fall behind here 2-0. A chance here for Dozier at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Daniel Murphy now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit sharply on the ground. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Mike Piazza. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Konerko gets him, and the inning is over. So striding in, Rick.
Leading off for the Trojans, left fielder, Ricky Ashburn. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Tyler Lyons.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0.
Is looked at for the first strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Desmond onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Alex Bregman. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen complete.
Ryan Madsen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Edmonds. 2 gone. Now batting, Paul Konerko. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Here's the 2-1 now to Konerko. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2
is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Gary Sanchez would be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Into the box now, Harmon Killebrew.
Number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Hard on the ground towards short. Desmond with a great slide. He is out. That was exceptional. He got ready for another chance. Steve. Finley.
Center fielder.
First offering on its way. And right into the shift. The tag, and he is out. Here's Albert now. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball, and
Looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Ground ball right side. To Gordon for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. Striding in once again, Ian Desmond. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count.
Well, the play's been made and that retires. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll be the one to get us going here. And
From the bottom of the ninth, second baseman.
Chad Qualls comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Now pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Murphy has it. Over to first, and Qualls gets the first out of the ninth on a ground ball, one away. Ready once again, Dale Murphy 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That's by him for strike one. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Around first, digging for two. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only one away. So a big moment in the ball game here. Starling Marte as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield. Bring home. Anthony Rendon will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. 1-1 the count. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. Brad Hand takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra inning. From the stretch. Missed with a slider. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Gary Carter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a breaking ball stays outside. One out, nobody on. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No balls and a strike to count. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right.
And the throw to first is there. Brett Cecil comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. The comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. The winning run is at first base. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The 1-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might...
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't...